trick too.
Can't be as hard as Sharon and Shannon though.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And they're one after
I
another.
still don't. So I still have to think about
Yeah,
it.
they should, all right, we ready?
Yes.
Yes. All right. What's cracking, world? Welcome to another episode of the ZosCast podcast. Again, I'm running a special, kind of helping out with this local event, which is the Miss Marianas. You guys watched the clips I had of the contestants for the 2019 pageant, but my guest now is the 2018
You jinxed
Miss
yourself.
Yeah, I know. See, I was just talking to her about this. Anyways, the 2018 Miss Marianas pageant winner, Miss Celine Conception Cabrera.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Confidence, Antino.
There
Thank
go.
you for having me.
Definitely, man. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
I know it took a while. So we'll talk about your boo later. Some inside shit, yeah. But yeah, just man, thanks for showing up.
Of course.
I know you got. I'm pretty sure you have a busy schedule leading up to the pageant, which we'll get into. So I really appreciate you being here. So
Thank you. No, I'm really honored.
okay, all right.
This
solid.
is my first time doing something like this, so
Okay,
it's really exciting.
cool. All right, well, let's talk. It's kind of like a radio interview. I'm pretty sure you did one of those. Yeah, you probably got filmed somewhere. But so how are things going for you right now? Are you really that busy leading up to Miss Marianas? Like, are you ready mentally to give that up right now? Are emotions kicking in?
Yes. What I'm most excited about is another person being able to experience what I've experienced. Maybe not exactly the same way, but they're going to experience what I did as Miss Marianas, and it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing title. It's really awesome to be an ambassador. I never knew what being Miss Marianas meant until I became Miss Marianas, and I'm really excited for someone to experience that
Nice.
too. It's really beautiful. It is.
Nice. And, it's funny you say that because even me, I've spoken to a lot of people, even with you off air. Like, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that I'm just so ignorant to it. Apologies to that.
Not,
but
everybody just sees what we maybe post on social media or
Yeah.
the pageant itself that night, but they don't see behind the scenes and the relationships we have with each
Yes.
other and the fun that we have and just also the hecticness, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I would not trade it in for anything. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life, and I'm going to remember this experience forever.
Nice. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna get into that. But real quick,
What was your question?
Oh no. No, but where see, now you lost my train of thought. No, so how many? I know you were last year's
Yes.
Miss Marianas,
Yes.
but how many months have you been, or how many months is it gonna be up to June 15th? Is it 12 months exactly?
No, it's not. I actually did the math because I put that in my farewell speech.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
16 months.
16 months,
Yes,
okay.
and I love it because 16 is my favorite number.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, the universe, thank you so much. God, I don't know who's out there, but
Okay,
thank
yeah,
you. I was contestant number 8.
Okay.
So 8 times 2 is 16.
Okay.
That's my favorite number.
I got you. Okay. So 16 months, is that?
Yeah,
Is
16
that?
months.
How long did Gian and Peach do it? Was it around the same? Or no, Peachy went longer, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
She did, and Gian, I think it was a full year.
A full year, okay.
Yes. Not really sure. I wasn't on Island 2015.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll ask
so.
her. Yeah, I'll ask you later, Gian. And then, yeah, because I think someone was telling, or I think Gian was the one saying that Peach got a pretty long run at it as well. Okay. All right, so you probably up there then. Yeah. So, damn, 16 months, man. It was quite a journey.
Yes. Amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah, so we'll start before that, though.
Okay.
So this whole pageantry thing, was it something that you just kind of came out the blue? Was it something you're working towards? Eventually knew you were gonna do? Or was this even your first pageant?
Eventually knew I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think a lot of people know this because I always say it, but when I was a little girl, my mom did I was her princess, so she
Okay.
definitely, um,
She dressed you up and
she
stuff?
dressed me up. She
Okay.
made me doodles. It was her
Oh,
fault.
okay, okay.
But everything I owe to my mom. But anyway, um, yeah. So when I would follow my mom to events, the reigning Miss Marianas would be around.
Mhm.
At those events, and I have pictures of myself.
Okay, real quick, this is elementary
This is when I
time,
was
middle school time?
7.
7.
Like
Oh, okay, you know
so
your age.
elementary.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
because I was in a dance group, and I have a picture with me and the crowd, like the reigning
Man,
queen.
is that online?
It's on my personal Instagram, so
Okay.
if you wanna look at it, we could.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it's
We'll see if we get
so,
we'll see if we can get it. Anyways,
Mhm.
okay, so you can go into these
So
pageants.
I have actually that picture. I have another picture at Club 200. PIC's Club 200.
Yeah, this one here? Or
No, I'm so sorry. It's American Red Cross.
okay.
American Red Cross.
Shit, I
Club
thought you were talking
200.
about the
I just mixed it up, but
Okay.
anyway. I have a picture of me and my mom, and I was wearing the crown too.
Nice.
So,
Oh, dude, I can't, man. Hope we get
Yeah.
this shit going. Man, that's so cool.
I think it was just spoken into existence that
I
from
see.
like that moment,
Mm-hmm.
because as a little girl, you just focus on the crown.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know why that, or I'm trying to get to say that I wasn't aware of the hard work and everything that Miss Marianas does.
Yeah, it gets into
I was
it.
not aware of how to be an ambassador
Mm-hmm.
or anything. I was a little girl just
Yeah,
admiring
yeah.
the crown, and then from then on, I was living in the States,
Mhm.
Arizona, and
Okay.
I remember telling my coworkers at the time when I was working
Mm-hmm.
that I was going to move back home and join this pageant that I've always wanted to do, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
so-
nice. So,
And even sorry,
no,
but
go.
I remember when I would say it, how
Mhm.
nervous I would feel.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I didn't even move back yet, and I was already saying it,
Uh-huh.
but I was thinking in my head, like, am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna do this? It's really nerve-wracking.
So every time you spoke about it, you kind of got butterflies? Is that-
Yes,
The
yes,
anxiety?
yes. But
Yeah.
I think it's that thing where you just like keep saying something that you eventually have to do because you told so many people.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's a
Yeah.
good trick. But anything happened between that time you had the crown on up until Miss Marianas? Did you do any pageant like liberation
No,
or anything in Arizona?
This was my first thing, and then when I graduated high school, I remember one of my teachers
Mm-hmm.
speaking about how they're gonna bring back the pageant because during that time we didn't have it.
I see.
We didn't have the
Oh,
organization.
what year is this? Sorry. You remember?
2000. I graduated 2013.
Okay.
So like 2012, 2013, they were
I see.
speaking about bringing back the.
Okay, and that's maybe the Gion or the 2015. Maybe that was the one.
I think there was a 2014. Ariel,
Oh, there was? Oh, okay.
I think Ariel and then Gian. I
Gotcha.
may be wrong. She might be 2008.
Okay.
No, Serene Martito is 2008. I'm just gonna stop speaking.
Yeah, no,
I don't wanna
it's cool.
be
I'm sorry.
wrong.
I'm sorry. I kind of cornered you in that trap or
Oh.
trapped you there. But okay, Miss Marianas. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
look how
cool,
beautiful
yay.
they are.
Yeah. Wait, this is all them or
This is
you're in this
Miss
too? Yeah.
Mariana's page.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, I'm there. But mostly right now because of the pageant, we want to see more of the contestants.
I
so.
see. Okay, cool. Nice. So, all right. So you're in the States. You're telling all your friends that this and that is
Mhm.
happening. And what year was that? Or what year did you come back?
2016, I moved back
2016.
October.
All right. Damn. So you had 2 years to get this.
I
a year and a half maybe.
I did, and
To make up your mind. Yeah, because you were
no,
still
my
iffy?
mind was made up.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna do it
Nice.
either way.
What flipped the switch for you?
There is no doubt that I.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's like I said, since I was a little girl, I wanted to do it. So now that the opportunity
see.
is there, I can't, not
I
do
see.
it.
Okay,
So
okay, gotcha.
It's always been yes. There's never a doubt in my mind that I was not gonna join Miss Marianas. Yeah.
You know, the girls, when I was talking to them, they kind of walked me through that process. Do you remember how you were feeling turning in your application? Is that how you?
I can
or
tell you
contract?
exactly how I felt orientation day. because that was when I was like, this. I realized this is real. This is happening.
Oh shit! Okay.
I met everybody. There's no turning around. So, yeah, that moment, I was like, I'm really gonna do this. I'm really gonna do it. And from then on, I was so glad I made that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Were you confident from the jump that, you know, like, were you as confident as you were when you were 7? Like this, you know, I mean, now you're in the pageant.
When you're 7, you really don't know. So,
so I mean, so, you know, you really wanted to do, so now you're in the pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did you feel then? Like, were you like, okay, I got this shit. This is all me. Or were you kind of like,
no,
oh, shit.
Because I'm not the type to say like, oh, I'm beautiful. It's like hard for me to like praise myself, or
Okay.
you know, only when I actually accomplish something, I'm like, okay, I did good. But I was not as nearly as confident as I was going into the pageant. I was not. I never took like bikini pictures or anything because I was not confident. I really wasn't. And it took a lot. It took this experience to build that up.
I see.
It's really amazing. And I can see the confidence building in these girls that are going through what I went through as a contestant.
Nice.
And it's really beautiful.
Nice. And how, so you're in the competition, and then competition night, or
Pageant night?
Pageant night, okay.
Pageant
there you
night.
go. All right, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So pageant night,
Yep.
how was that feeling? Do you still remember? Can you walk us through
Yes,
that?
so,
Like, or wait, let me start first. Was how confident were you then after the knowledge you got through all the training?
I did get a lot of training. So that moment, I just put everything that I trained for, the knowledge that I accumulated throughout the time as a contestant and what I went through, and I just embodied that, and
Go, hey.
and I did feel way more confident.
Yeah.
Way more.
Okay,
like
cool.
I said, it's the experience, and that moment I had already gone through the experience to build that confidence up. So
Nice. And then as they were calling the girls' names, how
oh
was
my
that?
goodness, I really have to. Can I just shout out like my family and my friends and just everybody who supported me. Like I could not have done it without you guys. And oh my god, I can feel myself tearing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we got some tissue here.
No, I just say I really could not have done it without the support that I had, and I had a lot of support.
That's cool.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Hold on, let me grab something. You got a napkin there? Sorry.
I'm okay.
Or tissue? Yeah,
Thank
you sure?
Yeah.
All right. No, it's cool. You know what?
Ah.
No, it's cool. You know the
so,
cool.
like,
Okay,
sorry
yeah.
to answer your question. When they said my name and you know I went up, I was walking up to the stage or to the catwalk and to the end where you're right in front of the judges. I just could hear everybody shouting and screaming,
nice.
and it helped me a lot. And,
Yeah, and this was before your name was called?
it was when they called my name.
Oh,
when
when
I
they
was
called
going
your
to
name. I got
introduce
you.
myself. So during the opening number.
Okay, I see.
Thanks for the napkin.
You know,
But,
what I was trying to get at, like it's so cool you're sharing this. You know, like I was telling some of the girls, you know, it shows the emotion and the passion you have in it. And at the same time, you know, I mean, I know it's so cliche, but it's not bad to cry about something that was so special. You know, it's such a moment for you. You know what I'm saying? So, who's anyone to judge you for the emotions that come out? You know, they're not the ones winning the Miss Marianas pageant. You know, so. But that's good to hear though, because you know, with the other girls too, I was talking to them and I was asking them about their family and friends support. You know, and for the most part, like now, everyone's good, but a lot of them had issues in the beginning from their parents mostly. Not that they weren't getting support, it was just they were kind of iffy. You know, they weren't 100% out the gate, and it took a little convincing, you know, which is cool now because all of them now say that their family and friends support. So my question to you is, did you get that from the jump too, or was there some like was your dad against it somehow, or for some reason, or your mom, anything like that?
No. Like I said, my mom was really the one who instilled this in me, and I was just the one who brought it to life.
I
see. So I owe it all to her.
Gotcha. Okay.
If it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have joined for the same reason.
I see.
If it wasn't for her.
Gotcha. And how were your friends feeling about that whole thing?
They were really supportive, even
Yeah.
throughout my reign. Um, just the reason why I cried is just because I really did. I was so blessed to have so much people supporting me and supporting my dream.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think they benefited from in any way, but they supported me in what I wanted to do and who I wanted to become. So
yeah. So it's
they
a
really
good feeling.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yes, it is.
Cool.
It is.
Nice. So, pageant's done. You got the title. You got the prizes.
Okay.
You got your vehicle and all that. So, anything changed instantly for you? Like, at least social media. So, basically, did you get more followers because of that night? Like, was that a pretty good impact?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I did. My following did go. I did accumulate.
Yeah.
A little bit, and especially on Facebook. I remember all the congratulations and the friend requests. So
nice,
it really it did kind
Your new
of.
best friends, no? Far.
Yeah.
Nice. No, that's cool. And then, like, were people recognizing you a little bit more too, like just doing your daily stuff?
Yes, and it's funny because they'd also recognize my siblings.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's Miss Mariana's brother.
Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it would be cool to talk to them and see, how it's been for them. Yeah. But so when did the work start? The work that you speak of as holding this title, did it start right away? Or?
Oh yes.
Oh,
my
okay.
first event was right after Miss Mariana's March 1st, I believe. We had the signing for the proclamation to declare March as Women's Month.
Oh, okay.
So it was a
perfect
beginning because I won the pageant and then into empowering women.
Oh,
and
shit. Okay.
yes, it was
Nice.
beautiful. It did. Yeah, my
she
work
just hit
did
the
start.
ground
Yes,
running,
yes. I think I had that event, and then I had the March for Hers, which was really beautiful. Yes, volunteering your time like that and going to these events and meeting new people. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it
good
is.
feeling.
It is. It's a good feeling. It's fun to be a part of these things. Be a part of our community. It's you learn so much. I love that's my platform is like education. I love education. I love knowledge. I love learning new things. Like, did you know that a club sandwich? Do you know that's an acronym?
Club?
Yes. Do you know what a club sandwich is?
Wait, hold on.
Sorry to go off topic, but I just learned that.
Okay, wait, what's up?
It's chicken and lettuce under bacon.
No
Yeah.
shit. Oh, damn. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know.
I've been eating club sandwiches for how long, and I never knew that it was an acronym.
No shit. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought I was like, I'm in a specific club.
Yeah. I was like cucumber, lettuce.
No, chicken and lettuce under bacon.
Under bacon.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. But even small knowledge like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's man. Again, this is kind of off topic, but I remember I had a cousin and we used to have this thing we called it useless knowledge, and it's knowledge like that
it's
where
trivia.
it's just interesting.
It is. It's interesting to know. And,
yeah. Wait, damn, I can't think of one now. If it pops up, though, I'll let you know. But Lost in Meeks. What's up? What was I talking about, man? I lost it. Lost the train of thought.
we were talking.
Oh, okay,
about,
no, okay,
yeah,
there you go.
that's part of my fault.
No,
I'm sorry,
you're good.
I'm sorry.
But see, these are the moments I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, I'm not good at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping people like it. That's all. Or people listen. But no, so I was talking about how busy you got.
Yeah.
When did the traveling start? Because there's a lot of traveling that's involved as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out MBA.
Oh, okay. Okay. Shoot.
Yes.
All right.
Marianas Visitors Authority. I actually have my last trip coming up next week.
Oh, okay.
My last trip is Miss Marianas, and this is. We were actually supposed to have the pageant June 1st.
Okay.
But things happened, so we had it on. We're gonna have it on June 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, I think I was brought up the Korea trip maybe like a few months ago, thinking that the pageant was June 1st. So I wouldn't be able to go because it's next week. It's I wouldn't be able to go. But
Wait,
It's
man,
like,
that's so,
I'm
man,
so
what a
happy.
coincidence.
I know,
Oh,
I'm so
shit,
glad
yeah.
that they moved the pageant. I wasn't gonna tell them about it. Like, can you move it? You know, I just kept quiet. I'm like, okay, I accept it. I already
Yeah.
went to Korea.
Hey, and
Yeah.
June 15 plus 1 no, just playing. I'm just playing. No,
And June
sorry.
1st is my sister's birthday.
What the fuck? No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I love that. It's 16. Okay, wait. I think we need to stop. Like, what?
Oh, what? No,
I'm just kidding. There's too many relations going on. Like,
okay.
how?
Yeah, okay, well, wait, okay. I thought I saw 16, 16 minutes, but no, I'm tripping. No, but what's the farthest you've been? Is it just in the like Asian region?
Oh my goodness. Yes, just the Asian region. And that's fine with me because you know the food is similar.
Yeah.
So when I went to Japan for Miss International, I did not have a problem eating anything. Some of the girls have never tried shrimp before. Can you imagine that?
No,
Never having shrimp
What the fuck?
ever in your life. And these
Damn.
girls range from 19 to 26, 25. So imagine 25 years you've never had shrimp.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
so
all that.
I did not have a problem traveling to. I've been to Shanghai.
Okay.
I've been to Korea, Seoul, and then
Nice.
I've been to Tokyo
Okay.
with MBA.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. And Rhoda and Tinian as well. Yeah.
Oh, here's my Miss International.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And yes,
I was gonna segue into
I
that,
have
but
not been to Miss. I have not been to Rhoda yet.
oh shit.
I know, and
You gotta get that in MVA.
oh
you know
my
what I'm
gosh,
saying?
I have this fan. She created a fan page for me, and I believe she's in Rhoda because she asked me if I was gonna go to Rhoda, and I wanna meet her.
Oh,
Like,
Meeks, bro, can you
when-
find that?
yeah,
You know what
it's-
her handle is?
Okay, it's Saucy Celine.
what's up?
Isn't that the cutest
Yeah,
thing?
Saucy Celine? Oh, man. Got that Meeks? Sorry.
Saucy
Celine.
_ Celine.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Or
I
you can
love
just
her.
look through
She's
her
so
likes, right?
cute. She's so cute. She really
Oh, man,
created
okay.
that page for me.
Damn,
I think
nice.
it's still up. It should be.
Yeah. All right, yeah. We'll look at it. Damn, okay, that's cool.
I know. So I want to go to Rhoda and I want to meet her. I want to give her the biggest hug
Oh,
and
shit, okay.
tell her to follow her dreams like I did.
Okay, cool. Man, shit, tell her now. I'll find a
Follow
way to
your
tag her.
dreams, baby girl. You got this.
Damn, that's what's up. Is that one of the coolest / craziest things a fan has ever done for you? To
It
you?
is. It
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is.
Pretty humbling, I'm guessing, yeah?
I never ever thought that I'd ever have a fan page. It's so cute. Like,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, and shout
can't
out
wait to see
to
this.
whoever is following you too, because you're awesome.
Yeah, yay. Oh, shit, okay, 3,000
Yeah.
followers. Oh, okay, wait, no, this is...
Also, so this page is actually the Miss Northern
Yeah,
Marianas
sorry, yeah.
official page.
Okay,
So before I had this account, Peachy was actually running it too.
I see.
Yeah, so
so
we can scroll down, and we'll see pictures of Peachy.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying. Oh, wait, let's get this Saucy Celine thing out the way first, though, man. Is it?
I'll try to look for it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Try to look it up.
Oh, did she delete it?
Oh,
I loved it.
okay, well, whoever
What?
created that page, man, Miss Mariana's a little disappointed right now.
No, it
No,
was
just
up
play it,
for
just
a
play it.
few months.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's cool, though.
Okay, maybe.
I'll try to look it up.
Yeah. Or maybe, hey, is she
if you
younger?
go-
Maybe it's a cool way of spelling saucy.
If you, should I look it up really quickly? See?
Okay, yeah. Oh, on your phone? You're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
just
Go ahead. Yeah, man, what the fuck? We're not
It's on my
not
phone.
that
No,
strict.
I know.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I think she didn't take it. Oh no, she didn't. It's there.
Yeah, is it spelled the same way he was spelling it?
Yeah, that's the handle. Yep. Sauce SAUCY underscore Celine. SAUCY. There's no E.
Oh, there's no E.
But I think
Oh,
that's how
shit.
you were spelling it.
Yeah, I'm talking to the mic like it's a fucking PA.
No E.
No E.
No? Uh-oh.
I think I got it wrong.
Oh, there. Look at it.
Where we at?
There. It's right
Oh,
there.
right here? Or shit, I'm sorry, scroll down? Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, nice.
That's so
Hey.
cute. She made a video too, and I just I was so like.
Where'd she take those pictures though?
From my personal page.
Oh, okay. And she, I got you. I got you.
She just,
it's like she's paying someone on the side.
It's the cutest thing.
Oh, so she put this together
She put
for
it
you?
together. She did.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I know.
You talk to, or like you communicate with her?
I have before. She messaged me, and then I messaged her back. She said something like, I hope you reply to me one day, something like that. So, of course, I replied right away.
Oh, nice.
And then she asked me if I was going to Rhoda. And, yeah, I'm not going to say her name because she is underage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
hey, Mix, get out of there, bro. What the hell, Celine? No. Get out of there, bro. No.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, though, man. Shoot.
So cute.
That's what's up, man. The... what do you call that? How long ago was this? Was it right after the pageant?
Oh, I think this is one of the old ones she posted, so like 8 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
March.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot. Nice. So, okay, so hopefully sooner.
I need to.
Just go, man.
I need to go there for
beautiful,
her,
man.
and then I need to go there, for the Laddie Stones.
Oh, okay.
I have
Gotcha.
I've yet to see those.
Yeah, man.
And every time I go to Tinian, I go to Taga's house.
Yeah.
I always visit Taga's house.
Oh, nice.
I'm a really big fan of history.
Okay.
So just being somewhere that,
Mm-hmm.
even though we're not really sure what exactly happened, just being there and knowing that things were different long ago. So it's not the same. It's like what really happened in this place. So.
Yeah. Because even in Rhoda too, man, like the feeling at the Laddie Stones there.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it for you, but yeah, definitely, man, check it out. And there's also another spot on Tinian. I don't know if you know, but I'm originally from Tinian.
Oh.
There's a spot up north where there's a house too that's a wreck. And damn, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, but trying to keep it away, so that not too many people go through.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Oh damn, this one they didn't paint it yet.
This is when they didn't. This
What
is
was
actually
this
on my birthday, February 16th.
Oh, hey.
I went to the Pika Fest.
Oh,
It was
okay.
my first time going to Pika Fest.
Okay, was that your first time on Tinian as well?
No,
Okay.
I've been to Tinian when with my family.
Oh, okay.
I got a family vacation. We went to Tinian. We stayed at Tinian Dynasty. So
Oh shit. Okay.
that long ago, and then when I came back and ran for Miss Marianas, that's when I was able to visit Tinian again.
I see. Cool. All right, and you're dabbing in and out of it. How did the Miss International competition go? Pageant, sorry. Like how was the experience? Let's put that way.
I love that I was a part of Miss International. I really love the experience. They really treated us well. They made sure we were okay. They made sure we were fed.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, so it was something that like I said, I didn't know what being Miss Marianas meant.
Mm-hmm.
What you do, and I was confused with like international and all these pageants, and it wasn't I think I kind of just like was not aware that you go to another pageant and compete there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They didn't tell you that in the
Not
open
gonna
house?
lie. When I was younger, I thought
gotcha.
that, and it never popped in my mind. So
Mm-hmm.
when I got to experience this, I was really just taken aback by what goes into pageantry and how much people love pageantry. Oh, and I got to spend time with this beautiful lady.
Nice.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
When you were out there, did they know? Like, were you trying to educate them where Saipan was, or were they pretty aware?
Oh my goodness, yes. I actually remember sitting down next to Miss Venezuela. She won the Miss International pageant, but
oh, nice. Okay.
we were having tea at this sake house.
Okay.
And we were sitting around the fire, and she was sitting right next to me, and she reads my sash, and she's like, I thought I knew every country here, and that, but I don't know where's Northern Marianas.
Shit.
So I did do a lot of educating, and it was actually one of my favorite things that I got to do out there in Miss International, because it's talking about home. It's talking about the place I love the most.
Gotcha.
So it was not hard at all for me to reiterate myself. And then Saipan is this, Northern Marianas, there's how many islands? It wasn't hard. Yeah.
Nice.
I loved it.
And this is when you were in Japan. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, this was and also visiting places, because I love Japan, and we got to go to we visited this 600-year-old temple, history again. It was very, very, it was awesome.
Okay, is it one of those pictures?
So this is a museum.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So in here is the museum, and they have the garden around, and
How long did you stay there for the pageant?
I was there 3 weeks. So
Sorry.
I forgot to mention too that before or right after I left to Miss International, that's when Typhoon U2 hit. So my experience, despite getting to do all of these amazing things, I was just like, I didn't know how to feel just being out there, trying to represent my home, which is going through a disaster. So it was really hard. I remember crying, waking up in my hotel room and crying to my roommate because of the videos I received from home of my house, and the next day seeing all the destruction everywhere. So and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't help. The most I did was post up. I asked the organization if I could post up something on their Instagram, raising awareness for what happened, Typhoon U2. And then also on my photos, I just kept using that because people are going through our Instagram because of Miss International. So what I would do is just hashtag Typhoon U2, hashtag Marianas Dog. Sorry.
Oh, no, cool. Yeah.
I'm going through a cold. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But so that's all I could do was just hope that someone would click on that hashtag and see everything that's going on.
Yeah. That could also bring it may have brought a sense of hope as well. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
There was a lot.
I got
that was
a lot
lost.
of my friends would tell me, don't let what's going on here distract you. Just do what you are there for, and I know I did my best.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was tough. That's an example of this typhoon being so bad that it even affected people who weren't here. You know what I'm saying? And not just your situation, but with loved ones that are elsewhere, trying to figure out what's going on. They're in panic mode.
How to help?
Exactly.
It's so hard when you're not
scrambling for
here,
water. Where's the drop-off points and all that stuff? So definitely.
Yeah. So I definitely did. Every time I would get information through group chats or whatever, I would post it on my story.
I see.
Just so people know. And a lot of people actually say, thank you for posting this up, because I guess they didn't know. So I'm just, the littlest thing I could have done, and I'm glad it at least helped one person.
Yeah. No, and not only that, that's the power of, social media and your title. You know what I'm saying? It's opening up, alongside of how you're supposed to, or how you were educating people where you're from. And then now more people are talking to you about this because they know, what I'm saying, it's your home. You know what I'm saying? So there goes the more education on what's going on. And now you're posting this. So, a platform for that right there. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. That's what's up. But, so did it kind of taint the experience a little, or were you still kind of tunnel vision with the reason why you were there?
It definitely gave me a little bit more boost to
there you go. Got some pride. Nice.
Just show up every day and do my best. It really did, because there's even more of a reason why I'm here doing this, for my people who are going through such a tough time right now. So I just, kept the cinema in my heart and hope for the best for everybody. And I performed to the best of my ability.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, man. Definitely. And on top of everything, we're talking about the hard work and the extra load of stuff or whatever that you have to partake in with this crown. I guess that's another thing too. You just have to find a way to muster up that courage and That's good though, man. That's definitely good. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I haven't met your family. I'm pretty sure they were proud of that moment as well.
Yeah.
How, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got support
Yeah.
throughout the whole time.
Gotcha. Okay, but on a better note, was there any other pageants other than the Miss International that you did since having the crown?
No,
No.
just Miss International.
Just Miss International.
And I really I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a great experience to run for another pageant. I'm sure I'd gain a lot more knowledge, just the experience itself to be a part of another pageant. But for me, Miss Marianas was my dream, and I accomplished that.
Yeah.
And I traveled, and
Yeah. So that's it. No more pageantry for you.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Well,
I want to, focus on my other dreams too.
I see.
so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. But looking, I was just kind of glancing over here, and I'm seeing some of the pictures that you modeled for some of the local businesses out here. Correct?
Yes, yeah.
I think Tribe was one of them. Was there?
But while I was a contestant.
Okay.
Yeah. So before Miss Marianas, I did a video. It was fun because the guy who shot me was my classmate.
Oh, is it Sub?
No. It was his brother, Andrew. He's my classmate in 8th grade.
That's the homie, Mix?
Andrew Villanova.
No. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Shit.
He is. He is when that video. Wow. His brother. Sorry. So it was really interesting because it was 2 hours. It was kind of last minute shoot, and it was at Obzan, and 2 hours, and he created such an amazing video. I was so impressed.
Yeah.
I was so impressed. I was like, wow, that's my.
Is it? Oh, shoot.
One of my favorites.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on
Okay.
YouTube.
When you get a chance, Mix. Yeah. But damn, that's cool. But did any modeling opportunities open up for you?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
And it was mostly just networking with photographers.
I see.
So, I did a lot of shoots with other photographers. I also did a shoot with Borderline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did one with them. And
is that something that you're gonna
modeling?
pursue? Yeah. Is that something you're gonna try and dip into after you give your crown? Or
there's
pass
a
your
lot.
crown?
Yes. So I just want to continue to do small photo shoots here and there.
I see.
It's not something that I want to pursue so much to where, like, as a career, or it's just something I want to do on the side.
I see. Just something for fun.
Yeah,
Nothing too serious.
Something for myself when I get older, and I just look back and I'm like, oh, that was me.
Yeah, show your kids, right?
Show my kids, yeah.
Damn, that would
That's
be,
your mom.
yeah, I know, shit. That would be cool. Nice. And so when damn, see, did it again. Lost my I had a good question. I know I did. I know I had a good follow up, but what I went through Molly. Okay, no. So here we go. So with the pageant coming up, you said you had your one last trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there any one sentence that could sum up the experience? Like I might be tough to do, but or how would you sum it up? Let's put it that way.
The experience of Miss Marianas?
Yeah, being Miss Marianas, holding that crown, everything you're talking about, being ambassadors, really representing, I know you went through a lot, but if you were to sum it up, just a few words.
I think I can sum it up in 4 words. Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime, yeah.
It is. It's not everybody's going to. No one's gonna ever have the same title as me as 2018 Miss Marianas.
True. Yeah.
So just there.
Person only, forever, archived and everything. Nice.
That's gonna be me forever. So it really is once in a lifetime. Getting to travel and, like I said, meet new people and just get to know everyone or who's in our community, what's going on in our community. Just all of that is what plays in part of the experience being once in a lifetime.
So I'm guessing you're going to do a lot to help the island though, in one way or another? I'm guessing like an educator just from having this
Oh
conversation.
yes, yes. I
Is
want
it?
to be
Yeah.
a teacher.
Oh,
I
okay,
do.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Any particular subject?
Uh,
History?
that would be.
Math? How?
I actually like. I actually want to instruct like writing, maybe reading. What I really want to do, how how I mentioned like pursuing other dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to graduate and I want to move to Korea
Oh, okay.
and stay there for a year and teach English, and of course move back home and just continue my career as an educator here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, the whole Korean thing is because of the Miss Marianas? Because when you went there for Miss Marianas? No, or is it
I've
just-
actually been there a couple times, so
okay.
my experience was fun. It was amazing. And then I lived in Japan, and I think because
You lived in Japan?
for 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, let's
It
say
seemed like
he lived
I
in
was-
Japan. Yeah. Let's
Well,
say,
I experienced it, and I feel like I'd have a greater time. Maybe I don't know. I could
I
be
see.
wrong, but
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna choose Korea.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see.
I love Korean barbecue. So
That's the reason. No,
Yes.
I love that shit too. No,
yes.
You work a lot with the girls now, with the contestants now.
Mm-hmm.
How's it been now, being the mentor and not necessarily being the contestant? Just basically, how's it feel? Like, is it pretty
Well,
gratifying that you're
I-
spreading your knowledge?
I anticipated this because it was the same way with us with
Mhm.
Peachy. She was sharing her knowledge, her experience with us. So I actually kind of prepared for this moment.
Oh, okay.
Or even my crowning. I don't know if I should say this because then maybe I won't.
Careful
because
now.
it's kind of like a surprise to
Okay,
the
yeah.
person who wins. But,
Okay.
I tried to remember everything that I went through. So I tried to remember, what kind of questions that I was asked, and like as a contestant, just everything, just so that I'd be able to let these girls know what's gonna
I see.
happen, what they should do, and be there for them because
Mhm.
it really is. It's so nerve wracking.
Yeah,
It is, and if you have extra support,
Yeah.
extra knowledge on a certain event or what to wear or what to say,
Yeah.
and you're good. That those nerves kind of die down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm glad that I'm able to help.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them spoke on that too. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I really appreciate. Or it's for them, but I appreciate all of them because they've all reached out to me, and
Oh,
that to
nice.
me that shows that they're really serious about it,
Mhm.
and I'm glad that they are because
Nice.
this is an opportunity that not every girl can go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Some girls want to do it, but maybe they're just too shy or something.
Yes.
They end up never doing it. So
Mhm.
I'm glad these girls are
Yeah.
enjoying their time and taking it seriously and doing their best. I really see.
Yeah, because man, some of the girls spoke on that too.
Yeah.
About this is kind of the same questions I was asking you, like just that process, and I think all of them had doubts, man. That had doubts, like, yeah, just across the board on why they shouldn't do it.
Mhm.
But they all like built up the courage to actually do it.
Yes,
And
yeah.
they all say that, man, it's they feel good that they made that decision because
Mhm.
they're just having a blast. They speak a lot of sisterhood, and they included you in this as well.
Aw,
Yeah, man, I know,
I'm gonna
man, it's
cry
pretty
again.
cool. Oh shit, sorry, but
No, yeah.
is that let me see, how do I word this? Do you kind of feel the same bond when you were a contestant?
Yes,
you feel that same
yes,
bond with
definitely.
the contestants now?
I can relate to what they're going
Yeah.
through because with our group, even though it was a kind of bigger group with
Mhm.
two other girls, we still had fun. We still shared secrets, shared stories. So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think mostly the conversations were off air. There's a couple of them on it, or that we filmed, but yeah, they were talking about that, how
Yes.
just and I see
I'm
it too
not
with all.
gonna lie though. I don't know what it is, but I just don't know like how they formed like that strong of a bond, and the fact that they really included me, like that
Uh-huh.
just shows like the type of people they are.
Yeah.
And like I just can't, you know, I'm super happy with the group that we have. I am. And just like I said off air, you know, watching them grow and just watching them in general, you know, do so well, especially when they introduce themselves, when they go to appearances. It's beautiful. It is. And it makes me reminisce of when I was a contestant. So I really know what they're going through, and I'm just really glad they're enjoying it.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, just so listeners know, I'm airing all this at one time, and then you know yours is gonna be the last, but they're gonna know what we're talking about because it's just, man, man, like everyone had good, like it was such a good experience, man.
And
you know, they were all nervous, but then you know once we got into the flow of things, man, like their character really came out, their personalities really came out.
And they each have like a unique personality. Yeah. They each have something that like it's like a puzzle, like a 6-piece puzzle that just fits.
Yeah, I got you.
As a group,
yeah, that's cool, man. That's why I can't wait. You know, I don't think we plugged it yet, but June 15th, you know, please go check out. This is gonna come out before then, so please check out the Miss Marianas pageant. I'm gonna be plastering all my social media on location and all that. So hopefully we get more people coming through, man. Like, you know, like I was telling you off air, like I really feel like this is something that, you know, the whole island should get behind, you know, especially, I spoke briefly about this, but we're hoping eventually that it's going to become something along the lines of Miss Universe.
Yes.
Okay.
So because...
Can you speak on that, or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It wasn't a surprise or nothing.
No, because we had the Miss Universe, you know, franchise. We had it, but because we weren't participating for so long, we didn't have Miss Marianas for that period of time, we lost it. So we're really in the works of trying to get it back. And it just takes the support of our islands. It takes the support of Miss Marianas to do that. So we're really, really hoping. You know, we've received so much help, and I think I could say thank you. I don't know.
No, hold on now, because remember this is not edited. All right.
Okay, maybe I'll just be quiet.
Okay, I mean,
thank you to
the sponsors.
Yes, the sponsors who have showed so much support for the pageant. It's really amazing that people look at this as, like you were saying, you know, how it should be looked at as like an MMA fight or sport, something like that.
Well, Frank, there go. Hey, that makes it all episodes, right? No, but yeah, you know.
Yes, and it's something that should be recognized on that level.
Yeah.
It really is.
I
it's
think
important.
So. Yeah, definitely. And just anyone leaving the islands to represent the islands, you know. Like I feel that's something that everyone should get behind. Even, you know, or it doesn't even have to be that, man. Just even supporting local businesses, man. You know, I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm hoping that this is, you know, what's happening here, because it's stories like these that I feel are not told that well. Shit, I don't know if I want to say this now, but you know, there's a certain way that basically I want it to get to a point where when you ask students, like in elementary, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want the conversations of pageantry, musician, artist, photographer. I want that to be along the same lines as a firefighter, a doctor. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's things like this, you know, like myself. There's a big educational curve on what's going on here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that I'm learning. I'm hoping someone who thought like me can learn as well, you know, and actually get behind something like this. Because, you know, we're all about the island pride, huh? And we are, you're so right. We are all one. And whenever someone does represent our islands, that's us. Yeah, that's why it's so important. Be behind that 100%, man. No questions asked. And you know, I'm hoping, like, I'm really feeling this platform. And I spoke about this a lot. You know, I speak about my goddaughter a lot. You know, like it'll be so cool for this to be one of our options. Like, you know, this is really why. Oh, okay. Oh shit, they're from Tinian. They're from Tinian. Yeah, they are. This was when I was in Tinian. Okay, wait, there's no giveaway, right? Okay, I figured that out. All right. No, I'm just saying, making sure it doesn't say Tinian somewhere, like, you know. Like, yeah, Josh is right there. But yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the little girls that really get to me in my heart, because I was once that little girl. So okay. There's actually a video when I was in the parade. One of they shot
Honor.
That's the one.
That's
Oh
me and my
shit!
mom.
I'm sorry. Parade. Okay,
No.
that's what we'll end. That's what we'll go back on.
Now everyone's gonna know that.
Oh shit! Okay, nice.
My,
And you were 7 years old.
yes, I was. I didn't. This picture trips me out. I'm gonna embarrass myself. But
Oh.
like my head is so big.
Oh,
It's the same size as my mom's.
oh shit! All right. Hey, you pointed that out, by the way. Let's make that one clear.
Nah.
Oh, dude.
Like the crown fit. It's
Yeah.
not supposed to fit a 7-year-old.
Hey,
But that's
it was meant to be.
that's
It was meant,
it.
right? Yeah. Man, I'm trying. It looks like a 16. If you squint, yeah, there's sixes there. Damn. Okay, shit. That's so cool. And then,
yeah.
maybe you should put one. Oh, okay. Let's say you should put one side, like, you know how people recreate a picture?
Oh,
That's
I know.
the one
I
with that
think-
crown.
I know, and it's kind of similar.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really similar, the crown.
Damn, that's cool though, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But anyways, back to the parade story. It sounded like it was about to
Oh.
be a good one.
So,
Oh, that's
Adriana,
cool. Another kid, huh?
yeah, she won this this pageant. I was a judge
Oh, okay.
for this Disney princess pageant, and she won.
Oh, okay.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
All right. Sorry, I cut you off on
but,
that one. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
really?
You talking about the
Oh,
parade?
yes. So during the parade, a couple of little girls were interviewed by Adriana, and they asked, "What are you most excited for?" And they said Miss Mariana.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was
Nice.
I loved it so much.
Man, you have that clip with you, or is it anywhere?
It's on
damn.
Facebook. It's like a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
I
Shit.
don't
All
know
right.
it.
No, we're good. I'll find that though. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it must be. The feeling must be so humbling though to be inspiring.
It is. It
you know,
really
younger
is.
generation.
Yes.
What would you say? Is there one moment in your reign that really stands out? That really sticks out?
Ooh.
Anything, just like one that you could, that you
Wow.
look back on and
Wow,
you really
wow.
wish it could happen again? Like it was just the most amazing experience you've ever had. Was there any, or can you pick one?
It's like,
I mean, usually the answer is, oh, there's so much, but
maybe that time I tried bluefin tuna.
Oh, okay.
That
Japan?
was in Miss International. This,
Oh, okay.
This 600-pound bluefin tuna
Okay.
was served to us,
Okay.
to the contestants. Yes.
Nice,
Right.
nice.
The same guy purchased the world's most expensive fish, which was bluefin tuna. I think last year he did it again last year, but the year before it was like a $1.3 million fish. Not the one we ate. That was
'cause
probably
I was
like
saying,
it was
shit.
along the lines of that. I'm pretty
Yeah?
sure. Like
Damn.
yeah, like $70 a slice.
Man,
Can you
that-
imagine that?
There better be some.
But no,
fucking-
I can't answer that because there's just so many. There's so many moments
so many,
where
yeah.
I want to go back. So many.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's not one that
There's
kind
not
of
one.
sticks out.
I mean, you look at that. Like, look at where I was.
Yeah.
That's we were on a yacht in Tokyo.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I would love to go back to this moment. I love to go back to so many other
Oh,
moments.
okay.
So
I see,
I really
You can't
cannot
really-
pick
Okay,
one.
okay.
But yeah.
Nice. So what? Like, if you had any, I'm pretty sure you spoke to them already, but like, what would be? No, okay, never mind. What would be your advice to that 7-year-old girl, or with any little, or it doesn't have to be stuck with kids, but even adults
I've
that.
actually kind of thought about this.
Yeah, like what would you tell them? Let's say the iffy person, the one that's curious about it but still not sure. Got one foot in the door, but it's not 100% if this is the direction they want to go.
Like to run for Miss Mariana.
Yeah, or just maybe
Um,
pageantry in general.
I think it's really just up to them if they want to do it or not, because
Mm-hmm.
we can only do so much or say so much or show them
Uh-huh.
what the pageant's all about, or
Mm-hmm.
try and convince them, but it really is up to them. But what I would say would most likely be along the lines of once in a lifetime
Oh,
opportunity.
okay. So back to what you said before. I
Yeah,
see. I
so-
see.
And just my experience, I tell them my experience, tell them what I got to do, even as a contestant, because you're really, it's different. It's not something that everybody's gonna be a part of. So I want to kind of remind them that I think that's what I would do, is just talk so highly about the pageant and what it is, because it is something that should be talked about that way.
Yeah, definitely.
It's amazing.
Yeah, like I said, all this education I've been grabbing, man. Yeah, again, I'm
I
like
know,
so behind
I'm
this,
glad
man.
you are.
I'm so
because
behind
yes,
this.
you really do need to bring your goddaughter to the
Yeah, check it out.
pageant.
Yeah. And she's pretty excited too. So, you know, I'm just looking for.
And you know, a lot of people kind of just see the stigma of like beauty, and they don't understand that. Like, did you know that the preliminary round, where you are in front of the judges, it could be a panel, it could be one-on-one, rotating with the judges, you are asked one question. And that right there, that moment, that preliminary round, it's worth more than the bikini round, the swimsuit round, or like your national costume.
Okay.
So it really is, it's not, you know, just beauty. It's you as a person, it's your character, it's your knowledge on our home, it's your knowledge on, it could be anything. They could ask you anything.
Yeah,
you know,
those questions aren't prepared.
No,
or you
they're
guys don't
not.
see 'em?
And Stellar just does this amazing job of asking us hard questions.
Oh, for real? Oh, man.
They never fail. They're the type of questions where you're like, oh man. Like afterwards, you're like, I could have answered that so you know, much better, but.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, I just want to clarify. So they look at the question more, or that's worth more on the scoring than the others? Is that, or did I understand that wrong?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like as a whole, the preliminary round is really, really important.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
I think yes, it's worth more than.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
all of the other stuff, the evening gown, you know, that is worth a lot, but the question part is really the bulk of your point.
All right. Shit. Okay. Do you remember what your question was?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
Okay. You remember your answer as well?
I do. For my last question,
Yeah.
I will share my last question because my first question, I know I didn't do so well. I actually went backstage, and you know, it could show in my face that I wasn't proud of my answer, but I didn't let that stop me from coming back and doing better in my last question. So they asked us what the CNMI is, something around the lines of like, what is the CNMI doing, like excelling in right now? You know, what are we doing right in our community? So I answered along the lines of education, and I said, I believe that what we're doing right is.
Oh shit! That's my goddaughter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, man. Damn, what the? Hey, good shit, Meeks. That's what's up. Yeah.
Oh, you knew?
Actually, yeah.
I know the two boys.
Oh, okay,
dude, I
okay.
actually remember
Wow.
this. Yeah. Oh, there you go, y'all.
So she's already been on.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
I've met her already.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go. Oh, dude, that's so crazy. So sorry I interrupted.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, you go ahead and change it. No. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Back to your answer.
Wait,
So you were saying education.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So, sorry. What I said, I believe that what we're doing right in our community is most of our youth, if not all, are attending NMC.
Oh, okay.
So I went along the lines of education and brought up the fact that there are a lot of younger generations who see a higher education or college as an opportunity, and it really is. I learned at such a young age. When I was in the 6th grade, my teacher said to our whole classroom that education is important, and just those 3 words really resonated in my heart. And being taught differently, like
No, you're good.
because I moved a lot in the States. I lived in Washington. That's when I was 6th grade, and then I moved to Arizona, and so I had the chance of being taught through different methods, and
Gotcha.
yeah, so it really stuck with me.
And that's what kind of poured out.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, so basically your passion just kind of spilled all over, right? That was a perfect question for you.
I really, that really came from the heart because that's something that I really believe that we're doing right. You know, that our youth are seeing education as something that they want to excel in. Wait, I think I'm losing my.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could say this about Tinian at least. When I graduated back in the Stone Age, like the percentage-wise, it was probably only like 5%
and
that
now
left.
it's higher.
Now it's like the whole fucking class just bounces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely understand what you're talking about. No, and again, that's cool that was the question.
And I get that. I get when you meet people who didn't graduate college and didn't.
Huh? Oh, no,
really?
you didn't graduate college.
Yeah, so
sorry, just caught my thing.
I see them, and I there are some people who don't see it as their thing, or they don't see it as beneficial or anything.
Oh, I see.
So
probably just not their cup of tea, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And with that, it's like, I get where you're coming from, but if you're in a classroom and if they had the opinion that you don't learn anything, you learn from the people around you too. So when you're in the classroom, like, I really think that going to college and getting a higher education is really beneficial for you and your future.
Definitely.
That's where you really get to know you make friends and you get to know people and their views on life and their views on what they're doing.
Yeah, it kind of opens you up to like
exactly
a whole other world. And especially like I could see it happening too, where just a student from another island or from another spot, you see them there and then communication happens and then you start learning about their culture.
Exactly. So you
definitely see what you're talking about.
I've learned a lot.
Cool. Do you think that was the reason, or that's what kind of pushed you over the top to get the crown? Was your answer to that question?
I don't know because I did win. I did win the Miss the bikini. I won.
Oh, there's
the
individual awards?
4 categories, yes. So there's the swimsuit category, evening gown, and national costume.
But they're judged individually and given trophies out individually?
Yes.
No shit.
So,
okay, damn. Okay, I didn't know that.
So I really don't know if that was what.
Okay. Because you won first place in the other or some other categories?
I did, so I don't know if that helped me.
I see.
But there was a pageant where somebody won, all those categories, but didn't win the crown. So.
Okay, shit.
I really
you
don't
gotta
know.
make sure
I never really asked the judges at that time.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm not saying this to be any negative, but I really want to talk to someone from Stellar for for those questions as well. Like, I wonder, can they say like what they judge on, or do you know what the judging system is, or like what they're what they're looking for?
Like I said, I know that I've heard that the preliminary round is really like a chunk of your points, but I don't know the scoring sheet.
Do you get to see it? Does anyone see it? Oh, okay.
No.
So it's just put a name in an envelope.
Maybe I think it's
something like that.
I'm pretty sure the judges have a scoring sheet.
Oh no, I'm saying, but no one sees it, but the judges. All you see is your name on that or on the card.
I've actually never seen anything.
Never seen.
No.
Okay.
So
no. Again,
sure.
I'm ignorant to this whole process, so I'm just trying to get some information.
It's fine.
I want to. Yeah. No, hey, I just want to help out the rest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just throwing it out there, but yeah, I mean, and hopefully, again, I know, man, you guys are just so busy, but hopefully we could find a way to sit down and I could ask them about all those and see how close we are. Because another thing I really want to know too is like the demographics. I'm sorry, the analytics of the whole thing. Like, are we in better, or is the pageant in better shape in terms of popularity, people coming out and supporting? Like, is it better now than it was in like 2015? You know what I'm saying? Has it gone up? Has it gone down? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
see, I don't know because Miss Marianas has been around for a long time. That
I see. No, but the new didn't it stop for a while?
It stopped for a while, again? But well, I'm pretty sure that it did. To answer your question, I'm pretty sure that it did blow up now because we've been around.
I see.
So
really
we haven't stopped.
Yeah.
So I think that's why.
And then the what do you call it? The event sold out too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, man. Shout out to Gian, by the way, man. She really, yeah, she helped me out with that one, man. Fuck. So,
I'm
dude,
glad.
man. Honestly, like, yeah, I can't. Like, I know, like, fight tickets, the ones that have sold out, it's never been that quick, man. That almost happened in less than 24 hours, yeah.
I think it did.
Yeah, right.
I think so because I remember
like,
the
oh,
next
shit.
day. Oh, there's no more tickets.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully, that's a good thing, man. And then maybe next year you gotta get a bigger venue, you know, yeah, right? Like beachside, you know. Oh, damn, imagine that shit, right? Doing catwalks down there.
Aw.
Damn. Okay. Well, man, you know, I feel like we covered a lot. I feel like too we kind of veered off on some stuff, but it's cool though, man. You know, again, like I was saying from the jump, you know, like
That was gonna happen.
yeah, you know, and it's just I try and find ways to kind of bring it back, and we'll see how it sounds after. But definitely good storytelling, good information, and you know, my hopes in all this is that someone like my goddaughter can look it up, you know, and again, if they're halfway there, they're still undecided. Like I want these to be kind of, again, just like what it's doing for me, just kind of educate them on really what's going on, how fun it is, the experience, you know what I'm saying? So
No, I really, because when I see, you know, little girls in the community, when I'm around them, I try my best to encourage them to, you know, I look at them like, and I ask them, are you going to be the next Miss Marianas? You know.
oh, nice. Okay.
So when all those girls who said yes, I really, really do hope that when their time comes, they reach out to me. Because there's no way that I will not drop whatever to help someone who's in my shoes, who was once that little girl looking up to.
So if my
Miss
goddaughter
Marianas.
needs help, I can hit you up?
Yes.
Okay, all
yes.
right. Yes, I got
Please
you and
do.
Gina on my
Please
side.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid,
so
okay. But yeah,
that's,
so
that's my hope.
I'm sorry?
That's my hope. Is
Oh, that's your
that,
hope.
yes,
Okay, gotcha.
Because I want to be there in that way.
Cool. Okay, well, shoot, hey, any of you girls out there thinking about it, Miss Celine said it herself, man. And on top of that, too, like, I like that you're doing this as well because instead of me telling the story where it's not going to be 100%, now they could look this up.
Exactly.
And be like, you know what, okay, this is her blueprint. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Just take the information and run with it, you know? So, yeah. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you, Josh. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. You know, again, the busy or how busy you guys are, man, is I really didn't think I was gonna pull this off. You know, let me give my shout outs and then, you know, you could end with yours.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, I didn't think I could pull all this off. We're about a couple weeks away, a little over 2 weeks away from the pageant, and I got these girls talking to me. So thank you very much again, Ms. Gian, Joyner Rabble, for putting this together alongside Stella Marianas, Lila Boyer, Ping Leon Guerrero, and just, you know, everyone else on that staff. And also, I want, man, a huge shout out to Glenn Hunter and Mr. Henry here. Staying up late, man. Last minute. Sorry, brother. I just had to give it to you, man. Staying up late, man. The restaurant is closed. By the way, we're at the Shack. Y'all should come through.
Yes,
try out.
Have not
See, all right. And she endorses them as well. But please come by, man. Not only support local, but man, the food here is fucking solid. That's all I gotta say about that, man. All their specials, everything, man. And it makes me feel good. You know, obviously I'm a big eater, but it makes me feel good because, you know, can I get some brown rice? Usually that settles well, you know. So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. You know, for doing this for me. They confirmed this yesterday at 6 p.m. So almost 24 hours, yeah. So we have to, I guess, you know, they have to scramble some people and get all this stuff going. But yeah, thanks again to the Shack.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's it on my end. Oh, and you know, I don't thank this guy enough. The homie Meeks, you know what's up? He's back. Yeah, he's back there. The cameraman, the dude is running this. But yeah, just thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Wow.
Finish it off. Shout outs, just anything.
Outs.
Yeah. I was gonna say too in the video, if you want to clear any rumors, not bad, no, like funny ones, you know, or something like that. But anyways, I was, if the conversation was dead, I was gonna bring that up, but we're good now. So yeah. So any shout outs or, you know, just want to say what's up to
shout out
whoever.
to, of course.
Hold on, wait, real quick. Sorry. So this is just through experience. So if you're gonna list names, just careful, okay? Because you might miss someone. And they'd be like, hey, dude, you forgot to mention me. So just a little warning there. I was gonna give a shout out to the girls too, but keep it simple. All right,
Yeah.
sorry.
So thank you, Josh. Thank you, Nico. Thank you,
Henry.
of course, I know.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
Uncle God for making this possible. This was a really great experience. And please, if you ever want me back on your show, I would love to.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'd love to have a conversation. I now, after Miss Marianas, I think I like to talk a lot.
Oh, okay, cool. Shit, that's
So,
along my
exactly.
alley too. Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. I love you. Thank you to Stellar Marianas. None of this would have been possible without you. Yeah, that's simple enough.
That's simple enough. Okay,
yeah. I
you don't want
already shouted out to my friends and family and.
Okay, you don't want to plug nothing. You want to plug your personal or your Miss
My boo.
Marianas? yeah, man. You know what? Just so you could talk to either myself or Celine, ask one of us about the boo story, okay? Because yeah, it's
My
hella funny.
boo.
yeah. You just gotta ask us about it. We'll tell you what's up. But yeah, again, yes, I would most definitely love to have you back on the show.
Yeah,
See how things have been since, right? Since
Yes,
you
yes.
not gave passed the crown.
Mhm.
See how it's
Yeah.
going. See how the education
could
thing's
be
going,
a good-
right?
yeah, yeah.
Something along the lines. Hopefully this lasts that long. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, thank you very much for being on the show. Very last minute, but I really appreciate you taking out time with your busy schedule to do this for not just for me, but for us,
Yes.
for the
For our
Marianas.
community.
Most definitely. All right.
Okay.
Till next time. Shoots.